I'm London Document, and this is my story.
This episode is brought to you by the Loyalty Club, one of the hottest brands out, where they keep their items limited and only for the loyal few. Check us out online at theloyaltyclub.us, or if you're in the New Orleans area, you can check us out at our flagship store, 841 Fulton Street. You already know what time it is. Only for the loyal few, club time.
Okay, so tell the world, where you from?
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, of course, 7th Ward area.
Okay, so far as yourself growing up, in the 7th Ward, how was it for you?
It was pretty good. I didn't really have too much of trauma growing up because we was in like the good area part of the 7th Ward, like the racetrack area. So it wasn't too bad or whatever. I went to Langston Hughes Elementary School. From Langston Hughes, I went to Gregory. But in Langston Hughes, that's when I established that I had like a gifted talent, if that makes sense. So they put me in gifted art in probably like the age of 6, 7 years old. I was tested on for gifted, and that's when I started being more creative on the creative side for us with gifted art. So I used to draw. Then from drawing, I had an opportunity to work at the Contemporary Art Center on magazine at the age of like 12 or whatever. It was like a summer program. I taught people how to draw. I taught people how to act. I even did with like on the production side, the camera and stuff like that. So it was basically like kind of like an internship or like a dual enrollment program where I had the opportunity to teach people that was much older than me this gifted, this talent that I had, going on.
Gotcha. So, high school, everybody in New Orleans big on high school. So, and so what high school did you actually go to?
Well, I didn't go to high school here. When I was I did go to high school here after Katrina once I came back. But when Katrina hit, I was at Gregory Senior High School. So I didn't go to high school here. I went to high school in Chicago, which was Dyett High School on 51st Street.
So how was that? Like, leaving from New Orleans, going out there, because it's a big culture change out there.
It was very, very different. Of course, like everybody loved New Orleans people, so Katrina was a big thing. So everybody knew that Katrina was going on. So they used to mark my accent. They actually loved it. Like the guys loved it, the girls wanted to talk like me. So it was different, but like it was very different because, in New Orleans, we have, like, wars and stuff like that. So, it's really, like, every man for himself in New Orleans. But in Chicago, it's, like, real gangs. So, it's, like, when I was in high school, I lived in an area called 5th Ward. So, 5th Ward, I lived in 5th Ward, but I went to school around the GDs. So, I was cool with girls in 5th Ward, but I dated a guy that was a GD. So, it's, like, the GD girls didn't accept me because I hung with girls from 5th Ward. So that was different because I'm on some shit like, I'm from New Orleans. Like, I don't know what none of this shit means. I don't even really care. Like, I live here, but I attend school here and I date a guy here, but I'm my own person. You get what I'm saying? So, like, this shit don't even matter to me. I don't even know what y'all talking about. But, yeah, it was different. It was fun, though. It was a great experience, and I did not want to leave. Because you believe that? After I got comfortable, I did not want to leave. But it was crazy. It was different.
So after that, then you had to move back to New Orleans?
No, I went to Memphis.
Oh, you been traveling, huh?
I lived in Memphis for about a year. After Chicago, I lived in Chicago for about a year. Then I lived in Memphis for a year. Then I went to school at BTW, which is like a Booker T. Washington. In their actual 3rd Ward. They have like a 3rd Ward.
Where?
In Memphis.
Okay.
And so I went to school in 3rd Ward at Booker T. Washington, and they used to think that I was playing. I was like, we have a Booker T. Washington uptown in the 3rd Ward in New Orleans, and they like, well, this the real 3rd Ward. I said, it's not the real 3rd Ward. Stop playing.
The crazy part is, I know a lot of people from Memphis, but I never heard of, I never heard anyone say they actually, from the 3rd Ward.
It's called Claiborne Homes.
Okay.
They have Claiborne Homes 1 and Claiborne Homes 2, and that's the actual 3rd Ward. Booker T. Washington sits like in the middle of the projects. So that was a different experience. Like when I got to Memphis, it was crazy because New Orleans people was fighting with Memphis people, so they didn't even want to accept me. I actually went to apply for school on a day. They had like a New Orleans and Memphis riot, like they was fighting and shit.
I think they had that everywhere.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And that's why they called us I'm like refugees.
Yeah, they used to call us refugees. They used to be singing songs, "Weed in the Water," like all type of stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
that's some slavery song.
yeah, they used to be.
Refugees.
Yeah, they really used to be doing that. And I used to be getting into with people that's like, man, I can't go here. Like, I got to get back to the city. But when I came back to the city, I attended John Mack, and that's where I graduated from.
Gotcha. But a little bit back to Memphis, like, and the good thing is, but you wasn't, I'm like teasing them because because if people from like Memphis use their, it was some words a little bit, I'm like slurred, like
Yeah,
like
they say
M-word.
Maine and
And music.
and they say Maine, and they say you what's the word they used to say, you glitching or something. That mean like you tripping or some shit like that, or they have all kind of slangs. That shit used to
So
be
what happened
really,
the first time someone told you what you glitching?
man, they was like, they had this dude came up to me and was like, she going, and I'm like, what the fuck is going? Like, what is you talking about? Meaning like you a hoe. Like, you a nigga that a nigga won't flip or some shit like that. Like, you going like you easy. So I'm like, I ain't fucking going. Like, I done clicked out on him. We done interrupted the class. They put me out for that. They actually expelled me for
He said he was
fucking,
going.
and he calling me a hoe. And I'm like, how the fuck he calling me a hoe? You put me out. He disrespected me and y'all put me out.
Right.
But they did that because I was from New Orleans. They didn't really want us there.
But that's a crazy thing, because like everybody, like every female who actually came down here from Memphis, I thought they was a hoe.
They are.
Because I thought they were raised to be hoes. No, I mean, like, I really thought they were raised to be like prostitutes.
Right.
Like, I thought everybody was a pimp and prostitutes in Memphis. Like Memphis and Milwaukee, it was like a culture. Like, I know too many rappers. Like most people were like real pimps.
Yeah.
Like, like people daddies, like people grandpas was pimps and told they, the sons to be pimps. So it's kind of funny how he's like, where's she going?
Right.
Like, what's she going on the strip?
Where she going? I'm like, what is he talking about? I'm going. And he like, she going. I'm like, what is he talking about? But it comes to find out the guy liked me. And that was his way of trying to get my attention. Because I was very quiet. Like, I didn't know nobody really. I was there by myself. So they had girls that was like, I guess, admiring me and they wanted to befriend me. But I wasn't really on it. So.
Gotcha. So, back to New Orleans, graduating from, your high school as well.
Back to New Orleans.
When did you realize that you were going to get, like, actually become one on, like, fashion, on the designer / stylist?
Well, back at Gregory, I always wanted to be a model because I was skinny. So I wanted to be a model. I knew I wanted to do something in fashion, but I always thought it was going to be modeling. But far as like the whole fashion thing, like I get that from my mom and my daddy. Like they both well-dressed people or whatever like that. So I guess it's like they say it was born into you, if that makes sense. So like I said, I always wanted to be a model. Then as I grew, then I started doing other stuff and being exposed to other stuff. I wanted to do styling. I never wanted to be a designer. I kind of was like forcing this designer stuff, if that makes sense. Because I never wanted to be a designer. I always wanted to be a styler. And I always had people telling me, like, your style don't even match New Orleans. Like, you're supposed to be in New York. So, well, they always tell me New York. You're supposed to be in New York. Like, you don't even dress like a normal New Orleans girls. So, I never wanted to be a designer. I don't know. I think, like, the whole cutting up jeans part, I've been doing it. Like, I've been cutting up jeans since I was, like, 11 or 12. But I used to cut up my own jeans. Like, I never did it to make money or anything. But I used to cut up my jeans. I used to try to make the plaid pencil skirts. It shit used to be done wrong, but I used to try to do it. I even tried to make a pleated skirt. I was, like, 12 trying to make a pleated skirt. Like I said, it was wrong. It was uneven. Hems falling out. All kind of shit going on. Right. But if you know me at Gregory, I used to do that.
Speaking on just, people even saying, you don't belong in New Orleans because, it's your sense of fashion. But I always thought that, women from New Orleans always was like, I'm like ahead of their time in fashion. Like, just going, back in the day, to the, Riverview, to the lakefront on Sundays and just seeing different women dressed. Like, everybody always had,
their own unique
style. Unique. Like back in the day, if you really, was going out there, you could kind of tell where someone was actually from.
Yeah,
and
by the way they dress.
Yeah. Like from women and men.
Yeah, for sure. Before social media.
Right.
Yeah, you was be able to. Yeah.
Like back in the day, you could really pinpoint where a person was from, and you could also pinpoint if a person moved around in different hoods too.
Right.
Because they had like a different sense of fashion. They'll try it all.
Yeah, and see that's the thing. Like my roots is uptown. My people from uptown. My daddy's side, my mama's side, they from uptown. But I was raised in the 7th Ward. So, like, I have a little bit of uptown and I have a little bit of downtown in me. Because all my people from uptown, down to 17. So I got a little best of both worlds.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I got best of both worlds.
Hey, so let's jump into fashion. So when did you, create your first piece?
Like I said, I've been creating pieces since 12. Now, my first serious piece was to make money. That was in 2016. The end of 15, beginning of 16.
What was it?
I made a denim jumper for this girl named Ty, for her son. I made a denim jumper, and the only thing I did was distress it. And it was like little distress, not much of what I'm doing now. And I made it for his birthday. She was like, well, London, I want you to make me something. No, she said my real name. She said, I want you to make me something for my baby birthday. So I was like, well, okay. She like, how much you gonna charge me? So I was like, I don't know, like $25 or whatever. I mean, I don't know what to charge because I don't do this. Like, I do it for myself, but I don't do it for other people. So I was like, I mean, I don't really know what to charge you. So she like, I'm like, just get it and bring it to me. Bro, when she bought me this jacket took me, I'm gonna say this jumper took me about a good day to do. And I didn't do much to it besides the. And I'm like, bro, why did I take on this task? Like, this task is really stressing me out. One of the reasons why I don't use stretch denim. Like, I don't use stretch denim at all. My denim is 100% cotton, 100% authentic, no stretch, no elastic, no polyester, no none of that. 100% cotton, right? Because it takes too much time to distress a piece when it's elastic. You have to really be very, very gentle with the fabric because it's a soft fabric. Versus with the cotton, you could be rough and rugged with it. And it actually gives you better results. So when I did her son jumper, she actually liked it. I'm like, you can't really see the full details of it yet because it's one thing about elastic, it's gonna go back into its firmly shape. You're not gonna really see the details, so you actually put it on your body and your body stretches it out. So when she put it on, she sent me a picture. I'm like, oh, he look good. It look really good on him. I posted on Instagram. I'm like, jumper made by me, and it went from there. It just went from there.
It was all from there.
It was on from there. Everybody like, well, could you make me some jeans? And I'm like, damn. Everybody wanted me to make me some jeans. And at first I thought it was like they supporting me because they know me. Well, no, they was actually fucking with they. Like, they was actually fucking with they. And then they like, do I have to bring my own jeans? Whatever. Like, start putting bleach on it. Start doing color. They had this girl named Rick. She made me do this diamond see-through top for some concert she was going to. And Lord knows, I was up for 2 days straight trying to figure out how I was going to put these rhinestones on this sheer top without it being stuck together. Because I had to do it with glue. That was, oh my God, that was crazy. Once I post her in the top, it went from there. Like, everybody want different things now. So I'm like, no, I got to find one thing to stick to. I can't just be doing all these things. Because I'm seeing glitter here, stones here, denim here. It's too much going on. So y'all, I got to stick to one thing. And that's when I decided to stick with denim. But I decided to make all things denim. I can make anything denim.
So I'm like following, all those different artists coming into you. Mm-hmm. Like, when did you decide, like, well, I'm going to take this serious?
I actually got tired of working for people. Like, I was a server for about 8 years in these quarters, the French quarters, CBD area, from 5-star restaurants to high-volume restaurants. And I used to get tired of my management team, like, just being all on my back, dictating, like, controlling my livelihood, like, controlling when they want to fire me, when they want to hire me, when they want to controlling my money. Like, I got tired of that. And I used to be always walking around with an attitude, and I used to be like, I'm not built for this shit. Like, I'm about to start working for people. I'm so tired of their attitudes. I'm tired of my attitude. I'm tired of them. And I used to always tell my coworkers, anybody who ever worked with me, they'll tell you. I used to be like, I'm not about to be doing this shit for long. I'm about to start working for myself. So one thing led to another. I wound up getting caught up in a system with the police and stuff like that. I wind up going to jail. I get out of jail, and I had no other choice but to kind of like go full force with my business because I had my jacket now my jacket messed up. So I got to go full force with my business. So once that happened, I started just doing the jeans, and I'm like, my mom used to be like, why are you buying all these jeans? I'm like, Mom, I'm about to pump my house out. I'm about to pump the house out. I'm about to start slinging the denim out the house. That's where I get the denim trap house from. Because I started in my house and selling the denim to where people didn't have my number. People only way they could communicate with me is on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, social media. So when I don't answer in the DMs or the messages, they pulling up, knocking on the door. They like, y'all know where the girl stay at who do the denim? Or she live on Franklin. They pulling up, they knocking. I'm talking about on the Sunday second lines, the people pulling up, they knocking on the door. Just like a trap house will normally pump. You know what I'm saying? But instead of me selling drugs, I sell denim. And that's what people don't understand where they term comes from, the denim trap house. Because I was actually selling the denim out of the house.
You turned your house into a jean trap house.
Into a jean trap house. So my boyfriend was like, we got to move.
There's too many people knocking on the door.
Too many people knocking on the door.
What's wrong with that?
Too many people.
I don't know who is who.
And that
and
was
what people for.
And that was 6 years ago. I haven't worked a 9 to 5 since.
So like, if that first year, you know, if we do live in New Orleans, but you know, I want you to kind of give a little game for some people that's watching this. If we think about doing the same thing, how much do you think you actually made that first year?
Oh. Don't be like me. Don't make the money fast because I can't even tell you how much I made that first year. But I made money. I wasn't keeping up with my money. I was just making the money and spending the money.
You was trapping.
I was trapping. For real. I'm a real denim trapper. Like, I was making the money, I was spending the money. So I never was good with money management. Never. I'm just starting to get good with money management like 2 years ago. And I still struggle with that. Because I spend money fast. I spend money fast as I make it. So I can't really tell you what I made the first year. But I could tell you it upgraded my lifestyle tremendously. I could tell you that I moved forward. My lifestyle got better than it was before I started trapping with the jeans. Now, I didn't start really seeing my money, actually being able to save money till like my 4th year. So I was putting out money and wasn't even making money sometimes. Like I order product and thinking it's going to sell and making people pre-order it to see what the numbers going to do. And it wasn't selling. What they was biting into was the jeans and the shorts. And that's what the things that I was making with my hand. Like I used to try to order stuff from China that was denim and just put my little ink on it. But that wasn't selling. They wanted them jeans and them shorts. But at first, I think they was biting on me more because I was the only one in the city doing it at the time. I was the only one in the city doing it. So it was different for the city. The girls liked it. And I was creating all things within them. But now, after my 3rd year, I'm starting to teach myself how to sew. That was tragic, Lord Jesus. I had to get somebody to step in and assist me with threading the machine because I didn't know how to thread the machine. But I was determined to learn how to sew. So I'm like, once I get the basics, how to thread the machine, lock the thread, I'm going to be good to go. Because I'm like, all the girls got these big gaps in the back of their pants. And it don't look right. So I got to get it to well, it's firmed in the back because most people now have BBLs. And the BBLs was starting to be a big thing. So I'm dealing with small waists and big booties. But they got this big gap in the back. So when they put their belt on, it's just bulky in the back. It's not looking right. So I'm like, I got to learn how to sew so I can start doing these alterations. And I think that's what gravitates the ladies more to my brand because they can still wear 100% cotton denim. And it don't have that big gap in the back. It fits. Like it fits the waist, it fits the ass. Everybody know if you come to me, you're going to leave with, you don't even got to have booty, you're going to leave a booty when you leave me.
Oh, that's a new one, huh?
That's the new one. And they call me Dr. Document.
Oh, but, you know, here at London Document, we're going to make you look fine even if you're not fine.
Even if you're not fine. I make bad bill bitches look fine.
But guess what they say?
What they say?
Even skinny girls butt naked got a booty. They do. They do. That's the truth.
They do.
It say even skinny girls are fine naked.
Little booties matter.
Little booties does matter.
Hey,
I think every booty matters. But a bad BBL.
But a baby with little legs, huh?
All the ones who had that BBL 10 years ago and booty starting to go the other way now.
Oh man. That's the worst. That's my biggest feel. Cause I'm gonna get one.
So how do you feel about that? Like, how do you feel about BBLs? Like, because
I don't have nothing negative to say about it as long as you get it done right.
I mean, ever the dangers of getting the BBL.
I mean, I'm scared. That's probably why I never went. Because I got what I need to get it. I'm scared. I'm really scared. And it's like, one foot be like, we gonna get it done. I'm bucked up about getting it done because I can't wait to see, because I never had booty ever in life, so I can't wait to see how I'm gonna look as a transitioning. Then the other side of me that's so scary. It's like, just work out for 90 days. Because I've been hearing people in my ear, like, trainers, like, girl, you do 90 days and you're going to be all right.
You're not going to get the... Hey, but you're not going to... Like, you can work out, but you're still not going to get that...
I'm not going to get that bow.
That BBL booty. But sometimes, you know, depends who the doctor is, but that BBL booty can be hard. Then, you know... Then you got to worry about your man like, man, your booty hard.
But my man like me how I am.
Right.
Like,
and guess what? Yeah. Like, you know, your average man really don't be wanting to, like... If a man really with
but
you,
he like that though.
Yeah, if a man really with you,
I don't get that. They don't want you with it, or they don't care if you get it.
Right.
They say it don't matter, but then they like people that has it.
Well, I can speak for me. I don't like girls with BBL, and I want my wife to get one at all.
You don't want her to get one at all?
But I don't like BBLs. Like I never dealt with girls with BBLs. Like for real, like I've like it was like when I was younger, but like I don't think it was the BBL. Like I didn't even notice it was the BBL. But like some people got BBLs and you can really notice it. Yeah, I like the BBLs when you can't kind of notice.
The natural. I don't want mine to be like bam, boom, London got a BBL. I want it to be like bam, boom, or London little booty growing.
Yeah, just get a little booty.
Yeah, I don't want it to be like, because that's, people never saw, I never had that.
And people see with the popsicle legs and looking like all the girls in Atlanta. I seen a stripper in Atlanta, that Blue Flame.
I saw it too.
I felt so bad for her. Why she
so
was
heavy.
She was naked and she was skinny and her booty just like
so heavy.
It's just, I really wanted to start a GoFundMe for her in the club.
So heavy.
I said, man, I know these other people looking at it like the same thing. I'm looking like that don't look right.
Yeah, and she gonna have to eventually get that shit taken out because it's not healthy.
Yeah, like I actually
she probably don't even have a BBL. She probably
actually interviewed one plastic surgeon from here. It actually does everyone thing in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And he was like, man, people always come to him, but you know, sometimes you have to tell them like right now, if you're not ready for it, like you know, everybody want one, but you gonna look kind of crazy.
Yep, my doctor actually told me when I sent them my wish pic, they told me I had to lose 12 pounds. So I have to lose weight. At
least you have a doctor that cares. Cause guess what? You go overseas, they gonna throw you on the table and don't care.
Yeah, I'm not going overseas. And
you might not come back.
Correct. And these people who I'm going to, like, they don't clear you if you're still drinking in the time frame they tell you not to, or if you still smoking in the time frame. Like, them people, they don't have no debts actually.
That's good.
Yeah.
But it's still like, you know, if that's on the after effects of BBLs, don't look pretty. So you gotta really put your mind to something.
You have to really do your research.
Right.
And you have to eat healthy. You can't just be having all these bad habits. Like, you have to really, really, really take care of yourself when you're trying to get that.
Well, you know what? Hey, but shout out to the women who had a BBL, so go and get them. I hope y'all do y'all research, and I pray for y'all.
Yeah, for real. It's
but let's get back to fashion. Mm-hmm. You know, with this fashion, you know, design and stylists and everything like that. Tell us what did you enjoy most about it, and tell us what did you actually hate about it.
Making my girls feel good. They be feeling like the baddest bitches when they leave my shop. What I hate about it is that I got to keep going. I have to motivate myself to keep going. It be some days when I'm just like going through stuff and I don't be really feeling like being bothered. I don't be really feel like going to work. I don't really be feeling like making stuff. But I have to because that's what take care of me. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes I get those people that come in there with these nasty attitudes. And I be like, baby, leave that outside the door. Like, you come in here to shop. You come in here to make yourself feel good. What's the attitude for? And then they used to be like a little counselor because they go to vent to me and they go to telling me different things that's going on in their personal life. And about time they leave, because we have this thing where, like, some girls are coming there and they be beefing with their nigga or something. And they'll just be like, London, because I'm outside. I'm like, oh, you outside? Well, we going to make their hair fall out. We gonna make the hair fall out. We gonna stress him out. If he got dreads, he gonna have a bald head by the end of the night when I finish with these shorts. And that's what we do. Mission be accomplished. They either get their nigga back after wearing the shorts, or they get their head put in the washing machine and dry you.
Something gonna happen.
Something gonna happen. Something gonna happen.
The good, bad, and ugly.
The good, bad, and the ugly. But at the end of the day, the mission be accomplished. They be fine as fuck. Them niggas' heads be hurting. And they have their shots, and they be documented at the end of the day.
Documented. Okay. So, you know, if we see on your Instagram, you know, but you have your, you know, It's a big moment with, I'm like, GloRilla. So, I want you to tell us how that happened, and,
Okay.
and like,
The
how did
experience.
the, design, come about as well?
So actually, I got a DM from GloRilla Stylist probably about 9 o'clock that morning, and I thought it was like fake. I thought it was a scam. So I'm writing her back, boom, blue, boom. So then she go to sending me videos of her actually styling GloRilla, and I'm like, oh, this shit real. So I'm like, she like GloRilla land at 4:30. Like I need the outfit made. I need you to send me some looks of different things that you have. Her not knowing that I'm a custom designer, so I don't have stuff just sitting around. I have like denim sitting around, shorts sitting around, but like the camouflage and different things like that, other things that I may create, I have to actually make that by hand. So I'm like, wait, what? She like, yeah, GloRilla land at 4:30. So I'm like, shit, I open at 12. I'm supposed to open today. Like, if I have to make something for GloRilla, that means I'm going to have to close the shop. So I'm sitting at the shop. I'm making stuff for her so I can send her different things that she may like. I made GloRilla outfit in 20 minutes. I swear. I made her outfit in 20 minutes. I had some other things sitting around the shop that I was just putting together like a stylist. Putting things together to show her different looks. And the denim look, she ain't like. She wasn't biting off the denim look. She was biting off the camouflage, which was she wear. But she was supposed to wear it with the bra top, the camouflage pants, and these flannel junky things that I had created with the flannel and the camouflage together. But GloRilla likes to wear bras. She gives like more of a Leah vibe or Sierra vibe. So she liked to wear her sports bras with her baggy jeans. So she wasn't really feeling the top. So boom. I sent the looks over to the stylist. The stylist like she not feeling the denim. So she still hadn't said anything about the camouflage because she was on a plane. So I'm telling my boyfriend, I'm like, damn, I hope she really like this outfit. I hope she really like this outfit. I'm like, so he like, you close the shop down? I'm like, yeah, man. I done closed the shop down. I didn't even get to make no money today because I done closed it down for GloRilla. So like, to make this outfit. But I'm lying. I had turned around like 3 people. So they was like, can I get some shorts? Can I get some shorts? So I hurry up and showed them the shorts. I'm like, y'all, look, y'all, I got the clothes. I got the clothes. I got to make this outfit. But I'm still not telling people what I'm doing. I'm just like, I got this really big thing. I got to close the shop down. I'm not telling them what I'm doing until it's locked in. So I didn't want to really expose it until I know for sure she was going to wear it or she was going to actually like it. But I know before she got on the plane, she didn't like the denim. She didn't like the denim look at all that I created for her. So I'm still waiting on her to confirm the camo. So I goes home and I'm like, God, if you want this, if this is my chance for me to get this type of exposure, then you're going to allow it to happen. If not, I'm not worrying about it. So hours had done passed. I'm about to go on with my day. I done put clothes on. I'm like, because they never hit me back. And I'm like, it's 4:15. Like, they said 4:30, she laying, whatever. So I'm like, God, I'm not even worrying about it. I'm not even worrying about it. I'm about to just go on with my day. I get to my car. I cranks up the car. I makes the block. When I get to Elysian Fields, I get a text message. Cause you be at the, they was actually right here. Cause you be at the, what hotel that is right there by the Hollow Wolf? They was right there. You could be there in 15 minutes, 30 minutes. I'm like, damn, they move fast. So I run home. They like she liked the camouflage. I run home, get the camouflage. I press it, everything. I pulls up. So when I pulls up, they won't let me in at first. They wanted me to leave everything with the front desk. They won't let me in. So I'm like, damn, I got to make sure everything fit right because she might need alterations. Whatever, woo. So, they like, no, if she need alterations, she got her own seamstress, whatever. I'm like, I have to be there to make sure that everything fit right. So I'm like, why they not letting me in? Like, they using my product, why they not letting me in? So, boom, I wound up talking to the stylist. The stylist wasn't in New Orleans. She was still in LA because she was sick or something. She couldn't make it or whatever. So, she was still in LA. So, she was working everything through the phone. Long story short, fuck it, I hope everything fit right. It wound up fitting perfect though. They text me like everything fit perfect, whatever, boom. Everything fit perfect. So I'm like, okay, well good, that's good. So the next day I'm riding with my best friend. I'm riding with her. So she like, I GloRilla like the outfit. I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm like, I ain't hear nothing. So I wind up going to church. When I get out of church, I see somebody tagging me, like so many people tagging me. They tagging me, they adding me. So my best friend called me again, and she like, go on GloRilla page. She just tagged you. She got your outfit on. She like, they like, and she showing the tag. Like, she really bucking in there. She like, go see for yourself. So boom, that's when I seen this. So I called her. So I'm screaming. You would have thought that I had got a song on a radio or something. I was so fucking excited. I was screaming up and down shit. So everybody went to comment, oh, we so proud of you. We saw this, so that. So I was like, damn. So right after that, her stylist wound up hitting me up. And she was like, hey, I need you to make something for her tomorrow. She was about to go to either North Carolina or something. I need you to make something for her tomorrow. So I'm like, damn. I said, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna be able to have it done that fast because I have so many other orders locally to fulfill. So she was like, well, even if you don't make that, I'm going to keep you in mind so maybe we could start getting you something to make. We could get you to start making stuff for other celebrities. Because she do styling for all type of celebrities, not just GloRilla. So I was like, well, okay, cool. So me and her keep in touch here and there. And that was the experience with her. But
that was
GloRilla so down to earth, though. She's a real down to earth person. She really is.
And that's a blessing, you know. And like all that says, you know, if you just gotta, you know,
because she was like she was willing to pay for it. Like, she was like, you want us to pay for it or you want promo? I was like, promo gonna bring me more money versus what I'm gonna charge y'all for it. So I did it off the strength for the promo, and I promise you I made $10,000 off of her.
Also, what's next? With that being said,
what's next? Going harder. I gotta keep going harder so I can get some more celebrities. And then I'll be a celebrity designer after that. But right now, as of right now, I'm just rocking with my city. My city really turning me up. Like, I really got the girls on lockdown here. Like, I really do.
But you are one celebrity designer.
Huh?
But you are one celebrity designer. You had one.
I had one. That was good enough. Yeah, she did. She did.
And who knows what 2024 holds?
Who knows what 2024 holds? Who do?
Celebrity stylist London document. You know.
I received that.
So, what's your advice to like a younger girl watching this interview, thinking about getting into fashion designing and thinking that is easy?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: it's not easy. Don't worry about the likes because they see you. Don't worry about. One thing about it, nobody is really posting failures on social media. So you can't look at social media and be like, damn, you expecting it to move like how it's moving for what people are showing you. You got to just stay consistent. You got to keep going. You got to be self-motivated. You can't worry about your friends and your family supporting you because most of your support is going to come from strangers. I mean, like total strangers. And all I can say is don't give up on yourself. Like, if you stay, whatever you do for 41 days is going to become a habit. That's what I've learned. And you have to just stay true to yourself and who you are. Whatever you want to do, just do it. Nothing can stop you. The only thing holding you back is yourself. So don't worry about what's going on around you. They're saying that they say walk by faith and not by sight. That is so true. Because if I walked by sight, I'd be discouraged every day. But I'm determined. You got to be determined. And I tell people, don't do what you see other people doing because you feel like it's working for them. You have to pray to God and figure out what is your purpose on earth. We all serve a purpose on earth. We all have a reason for doing what we're doing. It's not like a surprise that I'm doing denim and this is what I'm making a career. I started in gifted art as a child. So it already was destined for me to do something in the fashion industry or be an artist, whatever. Like, this is in me for me to be doing what I'm doing. So you just pray to God and ask God, what is the reason for you being on this earth? And he's going to reveal it to you. I promise. I did it. And that's why I'm at where I'm at right now.
Gotcha. So, you being in one full-time, committed relationship, I want you to say this. Mm-hmm. How big is, having someone in your corner that's very, supportive of you?
Mm-hmm. It's very big. It balances out a lot or whatever, because sometimes to be honest, my boyfriend is the reason why this documented tag is even here. He was like, you have to stand out, you have to be different. Because for a long time I was the only one doing denim for a very long time. And then I feel like as people saw me just being a hustler and being determined and not giving up and seeing where I come from, it inspired them to do what I'm doing, if that makes sense. Like, I created this denim lane in the city. So when people saw it was working for me, they was like, fuck, I could do that too. Let me do it too. And now it's working for them as well. But we was like kind of, everybody who was doing denim, it was kind of looking like the same stuff. So my boyfriend was like, you have to stand out. Like, I know they doing it too, but you got to stand out. So I was like, well, how could I stand out? He like, well, your name is London and these are your documents, right? He like, so when they purchase it, you got to make your pants tense. And now they're documented. So everything that I make is documented. So once they get the tag on it, it's making them stand out. So for a long time, people used to be like, could you change your color on your tag? And I'm like, no, I'm not changing my red and white tag. Like, no matter what Supreme make, they tag still red and white. No matter what Prada make, Prada still got their red and white tag or they got their metal symbol. Like, no, this is the signature. No matter what color it is, no matter what color you wearing, that red tag gonna stand out. And see, when I stood on that red tag stood up for me. Now you see, that's all they want is a red tag.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I tried to do a Mardi Gras tag. They didn't want that shit. They like, man, we need the red tag. I feel like they're not gonna notice my jeans if it's the red tag not on it.
Facts. And just thinking about the tag and everything, I'm thinking like your boyfriend, like he probably thinking like Blue Magic. You gotta.
That's what he was.
That's
what he compared it to. Blue Magic. That's American Gangster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but with that being said, you gonna have to marry him.
I know.
Because if he created that tag,
that nigga get his percentage though. He get his percentage.
He created that.
I got to always give props when this dude. If it wasn't for him, there would be no red tag.
He's CFO.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, he president. He all that.
He is.
He came up with that.
That's my dude.
Shout out to him, man.
Shout out to Esco.
Okay.
That's my dude.
So
he gonna have to marry me, right?
Right, he does.
Yeah.
But
not
you gotta
me marry
say yeah.
him. This ain't no
But you gotta
Chris
say
Jim
yeah.
Jones ass shit. I ain't proposing to no man now.
All you gotta do is just say yes.
All right. I'm gonna say yes.
I have a song about that. All you gotta do is say yes.
I'm gonna be honest to say yes. See a real one.
Okay, gotcha. So, last but not least, tell the world. I'm like, what can they find you at on social media and like everywhere else?
Well, you can follow me at London Document. Everything spelled correctly. Facebook, London Document. TikTok at Documented the One. I'm located at 1001 Lake Forest Boulevard, Suite 850 in the Executive Plaza building. Well, and you can catch me in these streets.